Let's get naked! Name a part of your body that gets sweaty. Rihanna.
Balls.
How do you want me to say it? Just point. A man might dream of having 2 wives. Yes. Okay, here we go. Let me finish the question. A man might dream of having 2 wives, but then he'll also have 2 what? You can't play no more. This game called Family Feud just ain't hit the buzzer. Did you ever stop to think that maybe Miss Claus is only with Santa for the what?
The ding-a-ling, Steve.
In all of the bedtime stories you've heard about Santa, which one did you hear that made you think Santa was all that?
Not one, but I'm just guessing.
Let me think of what line could have threw you that way.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah! Name something about a man that gets bigger as he gets older. Juliet.
His wiener.
His wiener. Wow.
Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry, Grandma. 5 million people watching this show. What about your grandma for? You fired it off first answer. Well, ain't like you got an X or nothing. That's the first thing, right? You just fired, bam. Jacqueline, name
Hello.
something that some people do quietly while others do loudly.
Make love.
Make love. Name a sign that a guy isn't good marriage material.
He doesn't have a place to live.
Good one.
You know.
Living with his mama, Steve, like living with his mama.
Oh, okay, because I thought you meant like, he sure is cute, girl, but he live under that bridge. And I just can't see myself in that refrigerator box. Girl, I go by there and it's just paper all under the bridge. I'm trying to let him work through it, but I just can't get, he got them duct tape shoes on. Name something a farmer with really bad eyesight might try to milk.
I'm gonna say his wife.
Oh, yeah.
I got news for you. They ain't got nothing to do with your eyesight. Your wife. Oh, he knew it was her. Name something you want sooner than later.
Since I am retired, I want sex sooner than later.
But I don't mind, I'll be around later.
She said sex.
Miss Barb, yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. Miss Barb, you just say what you want to say in front of your kids, huh?
That's how they got here.
Name a servant a rich man might employ.
Bath guy.
Bath guy. Wash it.
Dress me.
Wash it. Wash it now. The bath guy. Survey said. Name something the bridesmaids might say about the bride behind her back.
Ladies can also get jealous, so it's that talk like, I can't believe it's her and not me. So she's not ready. It should be me up there getting married.
Yes, good answer.
If you could wrap that into an answer, that's it.
Good answer. Good
What is it that you're on?
I told you I drank coffee today. I don't really
That
drink
ain't
coffee.
boy. I drink coffee. This ain't coffee.
It's the Holy
I don't know
Spirit.
what you're telling. It's
The Holy Spirit.
Holy Spirit.
He's alive in me.
Good answer. Good
It's
answer.
not the Holy Spirit. I'll slap.
I thought that was a high five.
Name something a male dog might give to a female dog he likes.
I don't know how to phrase this. Himself. Rough. Himself. You know what I'm saying? Make love. Doggy love. Doggy style? Say something, Steve.
Oh, no, you're doing good. You're doing good. What is it, Joey? Name something that looks better when it's black.
Well, you look sharp. I'm gonna say black people. Look how good they look. They look great.
Up there. You look good. You look good. You look good. You look good.
You cannot not like this guy. What a great moment in this country we're having. Name something your woman's behind feels like when you squeeze it.
Steve, I've never characterized my wife's behind in such a way.
This one gonna have a lot of truth behind it right here, folks. Let's go, Ahmed. What is it?
I'm gonna have to say jelly. Because jam don't shake like that.
Because as the saying goes, it's got to be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. Bam! Clear the board. Let's bring out Diane.
Sorry.
I didn't know what the hell happened. I was standing here and she went by me and I went,
I'm back. I'm
where
back
am I?
with correction.
You just ran right up there. This is about me. We asked 100 single men, what would you do if you woke up in Las Vegas with the wedding ring on your finger? Calvin.
Cry.
Cry. Cry. Name something a delivery man would be surprised to see a woman holding when she answers the door. Dave.
Her breasts.
Her breath. How you doing? Queen Laura?
Oh, yes.
All right, Miss Laura, let's go. Name something the delivery man would be surprised to see a woman holding when she answers the door.
Her husband's package. It could happen.
Kind of same as her husband. Ooh, that ain't what she talking about. Okay. They're gonna.
Well, it's a little bit different because when I hold my husband, it's different, but okay.
Oh, it's different if you hold your husband, different if you hold your husband. I got you, Miss Laura. You're just a little something, ain't you? You ain't. Malaise.
That's right.
Name something a delivery man would be surprised to see a woman holding when she answers the door.
Probably her vibrator.
The little thing with the switch on it moves real fast and shakes a lot. Why would you even answer the door? Miss Laura, we got 2 strikes, ma'am. We got to be real careful here, Queen.
Her pussycat.
Meow.
You all. You actually have no idea how glad I am to be over here. I've been traumatized over there. I've been going through something over there. I'm gonna need therapy after this show right here. All right, here's your chance, man. Name something a delivery man would be surprised to see a woman holding when she answers the door.
How about a joint, Steve?
Yeah, good answer.
Name something of yours with a crack in it. Oh. Miss Laura?
My behind.
Why did you want the family on TV? Tell everybody. Come on.
To find Heather a nice husband.
Can he have ever been married before?
Sure,
He can be married. Can he have kids?
sure.
Okay, cool.
But he cannot still be married with kids.
Name something a man cleans up when he's in love.
I'd say his significant others throw up. If he's in love, like he'll clean up after her, like her.
It gotta be something, because that's the second crazy answer sheet in the game.
Is this what I'm missing?
Don, good to see you again, sir.
Thank you.
Let's get it done. Name a place where it would be inappropriate to hit on the opposite sex.
In front of their father.
That's been the whole problem right there. The reason we have not landed the man is because they keep coming over there in front of your daddy. Name a place.
Court.
Name a place.
No, you can't say it.
Where would be? He got to say it.
Okay.
She still calling
You wasn't at the rehearsal? You can't do nothing with it, can you, Brian?
23 years, Steve.
At least you just been running the show.
Won't let me act, won't let me do nothing.
Won't let you do nothing. You can't even be the captain of the team. All you got to do is give me the one answer that the five of y'all. Name something in your house you're tired of looking at.
Your husband or your spouse.
See why she doesn't have one?
Diane said, you see why she doesn't have one? Boy, this is a project right here with this family. Name something that might cause a sensitive man to cry.
Can't get an erection?
That'll have every man crying. Name something you'd be shocked to see a man tinkle on to mark it as his territory. Heather?
His woman.
And Diane, I see what you're talking about now, sweetie. Name something that's rumored to improve a man's sex drive.
Oysters.
Oysters. They're gonna play. Rona, all your answers have been sex related. Soon as they got up there with you, bam, oysters. Ring the bell. Damn it, the bell. Cheryl, name something that's rumored to improve a man's sex drive.
Porno. Porno. Porn to the no.
Okay. A lot coming out about this family. Porn to the no. Miss Eula, how you doing?
I'm well.
man?
I'm doing well,
Yes,
and it
ma'am.
is a pleasure to meet you.
Well,
You
it's an honor to meet you,
You don't really
ma'am.
know what this means to me.
You don't know what it means to me. You 77.
I'm
Ooh,
77.
you jazzy. Girl, you better watch out now. No, you ain't.
I am 77.
77.
77.
His mom.
I'm 77.
Yeah, I'm just complimenting. I ain't hitting on his mama. I'm just... Hold on, Steve. This is his mama. Just complimenting her.
Excuse me.
You look wonderful,
Well,
Miss
thank you.
Eula.
Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure having you. I'm embarrassed to ask you this question, but it's on the card, ma'am.
Okay.
And the way my mama raised me, I'm not supposed to. But I just want to say, please excuse me. I'm just reading this what was on the game show. Please name something that's rumored to improve a man's sex drive.
Foreplay and manipulation.
All right now, it's a little different in here. Hey, Jerry, fill in the blank. When a short guy dances with a tall girl, they might be dancing cheek to what?
How about butt?
Cheek to butt. Huh? I tried. Yeah, how you like that? How you like that, little fella? Damn. Come on, stay close, stay close. Quit backing up. Taisha, only one strike. Name something.
Tasia.
Tasia?
Yes,
Okay,
Tasia.
Hey, look, y'all, come out here with these names.
I know. They should have put the phonetic
You
spelling.
know, what happened to Betty, Barbara, Diane, Alice, Joanne, Roberta? Remember names like that? That you could just look at? Carol. You could just say Annette. You could look at it and say their name. Now you gotta take a damn English course. Okay. Tasia.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Name a way you wish your hubby was more like Steve Harvey.
He has a great mustache.
Yeah, he did. Gotta have that mustache. He does things with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a secret weapon there, boy. Y'all all that shaving your mustache off. If you only knew. Name a way you wish your hubby was more like Steve Harvey.
We're gonna say it because you're so handsome.
Please, God! God, I wanted that to be up there. Name a reason Tarzan might wear a black loincloth.
Maybe he wants to blend in? Blend into the jungle?
Yay!
Maybe. Been a comedian a long time. Said, maybe he wants to blend in. I almost took offense. Oh, so it look like the black people in the jungle? Is that what you say? Name a reason Tarzan might wear a black loincloth.
I know. I think black always makes you look all thinner. So he's wearing it to slim him down.
Because black makes you look thinner.
Works for me.
Let me tell you a little something. There ain't a man living want to look thinner down there. Name something associated with a chicken that a man might use when describing a woman.
Chicken smells good. She smells good.
She smells.
That's a cooked chicken.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl, you know you smell like fried chicken? Ooh, you doing something to me right now. What is that, shake and bake? What you got in there? What you got? Name something, Joe, that squirts when you least expect it.
Well, Steve, at my age, my privates.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby! Come on,
walk in, you just go, no. Whoa. Right. Ooh. That's twice. Hey, Adrian.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, Steve.
Good. What do you do for a living?
I am a nurse. I work with geriatric patients at a nursing home. I'm also the comedian. I love to sing with karaoke. They say I can't sing, but I sound like Whitney Houston. I like to bark in public also.
Okay, well, let me hear you bark. Yeah. You just as crazy as you want to be. Right, one more time. Bark for me one more time. I like that little growl you do. Do that growl again. Yeah. That's a car.
You got to get louder with it.
Oh, you don't understand. I bark like you wouldn't believe it. We're going to just leave that alone, though. See, you do your bark. Ho!
You got me beat.
When your plane is getting ready to take off, name something you'd hate to see on the wing.
I would hate to see a food cart. Food cart. Turn around and say it. Food cart.
Yeah, you can repeat it as many times as you want to. About family bet everything I got in my wallet.
Point at it, Steve.
And you can quit tapping me. And if I was you, I'd put your hand down. It's a food cart sitting out on the wing, and everything we was gonna eat on the flight is out there. I don't know who the hell put the food cart all the way up on that damn wing, but there it is, right out there. Name something you shouldn't leave out and open at your house when people come to visit.
Your dildos.
Well, y'all heard it, didn't you? Pick them up. All this out on the coffee table and all this stuff in here on the kitchen table. And who laid this on the plate? Come on, little crazy girl, come on.
All right.
Name something you shouldn't leave out and open at your house when people come to visit.
Your social security card.
You just as crazy as you want to be.
Social security card.
There's something wrong with you, ain't it? All your answers is crazy. Social security card. Most of us don't even know where the hell our Social Security card is. I wish it was laying out somewhere. I ain't seen it since I was 16.
I got bad credit.
Adrian,
Hi.
hey, baby, we talked to her.
up?
Ain't nothing, watch this here. We talked to 100 women. Name an occupation whose sexy men could come to your rescue anytime.
A chef, Steve, because I be hungry. Gotta eat. Gotta eat. Chef!
You don't get hell well, that ain't up there.
Chef!
That's just crazy. She want to be family, just be winning. It ain't gonna happen down here.
Chef!
I got it. Chef!
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 Go. Adrian, name something people say looks bright.
The stars, Steve.
I know, that's good. I know. That's the best answer you done gave, girl.
Give me 5.
Now, that's
All right.
up there.
Give me another 5. Woo! One
That's
more 4.
up, hell yeah. That's up there. Woo, woo, turn them up.
Let's point
The
together.
star, point together. Stars. Up there.
In your face.
In your face. Stars.
Ow.
Yeah.
You got me now.
I know. Yeah. All right, now I need your real answer.
Lights.
Huh?
Lights.
Lights. You gonna get one. Look.
Lights.
Hey, Adrian, how you doing today?
I'm doing fine.
You're one of my favorite players.
I know. Oh.
You really are.
I'm flattered.
Your spirit is outstanding.
Oh, give it up for me.
Yeah. Give it up for me. Just as crazy as you want to be. So tell everybody what you do for a living again.
I'm a nurse. I work at a nursing home. I like to bark. I'm married, and I also like to sing.
Whoa. Did you just say you married?
Yes, 6 years, September
Lord
the
have
8th.
mercy.
He's
Where?
out in the audience.
Where?
Keon Neal, he's shy.
Who? That's your wife? Name a way you'd break up with the woman you suspect is crazy.
You send a friend, Steve. Send a friend to tell her.
Send a friend
Send a friend
to
to
tell
tell her. Send a friend to tell her.
Ooh, that's low down.
Man, you got to do it. She crazy. You don't want to get in
Send
trouble.
a
You gonna see your
friend
friend get in
to
trouble.
tell the crazy lady. Let him get shot. What do you do for a living, man?
You know what, Steve? I have a degree in biomedical engineering, but I'm a pastor right now, Steve. Yes.
All right, Darius, we talked to 100 men. Fill in the blank. I'd order maid service every week if the maids wore what?
Nothing.
Nothing. I'm a pastor. Nothing. Praise the Lord. Come on in here, girl. I got some baby oil. Let me throw some of this oil on you. Pastor say, come, I got, what's the name of y'all church? I'm signing up Sunday. I'm coming down there, I'm signing up Sunday. A woman would be very surprised to discover her husband had 2 what?
Penises.
When your wife is talking to you, what are you thinking about?
Sex.
Yeah. Sex. You haven't done the dishes, and I asked you to take the trash out. Yeah. I got your trash. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. It's what we're thinking about. What's wrong with you? What you think wrong with me. Name something new that a wife might fantasize about trading in her old husband for.
Mom, forgive me. God, forgive me. Sex toy.
Did his mama just high-five him? What would you do if you found an inflatable doll in your man's closet?
Blow it up and bring it to bed with us. It may spice things up. I don't
bring it to bed.
Possible.
You never know.
You never know. Mama, why are you in this? Derek, the captain, give me a title of a game show that best describes your love life.
I'm gonna say the dating game.
That ain't what he means.
We'll talk about it later.
No. What that means, let me tell you what a man does when he said that. Because I mean, what a man is saying is he still romances his wife.
Okay.
He still dates her.
Okay, thank
so
you,
it's
Steve.
like the dating game.
you clean
'Cause
that
y'all
up for him.
I know how to clean
You
it
clean
up.
that up
Oh,
for him.
I have. Oh, girl, the stuff I done had to clean up that came out of this stupid mouth right here. Oh, Mr. Run Your Mouth. You have no idea the stuff I've had to fix. Woo! When you get to heaven, name someone you hope isn't there to bother you.
I love y'all, but my parents. I'm gonna get punished after this, Steve.
Yeah. You was in my family, it'd be a miracle if you was here after the next commercial. My mama wouldn't. Bam! If I don't go to heaven, how you think you going? Instead of poker, name another card game you'd be surprised people stripped while playing.
Steve, I don't know how much sense this makes, but I'm gonna go with solitaire.
Solitaire. That's really a good answer. You come in the house, hey man, why you sitting over here naked? I keep losing, man. I'm just in here by myself. Every time I turn around, I gotta take something else off. Name an occupation in which you would look at a lot of nude people.
A professor.
Well, students, let the class begin. Take your clothes off. Let's get naked! Sierra?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Hi, darling. What do you do?
I do customer service for American Paper and Twine Company. They're the office supplier for the Tennessee Titans football team.
How long you been doing that, Sierra?
Since I was 17, so 5 years. Youngest person in the company still.
Really?
Yes.
Who, you know who the oldest person is? You look down, did you just look down there at your mama? But she's scared of her though. That's what, it's really young. Pierce family, 229. Good pastor family, not on the board. We don't know what's going on right now, folks. We'll come back, find out what game we're playing. I'm not sure. Name something you've accidentally run over with your lawnmower.
Rabbit.
Name something cops do to a suspect.
Beat him.
Boy, do I love your honesty. I love this guy right here. Name something you've accidentally run over with your lawnmower. You said a rabbit. Survey said obviously, I grew up in the hood where there absolutely are no rabbits. Excuse me. 63 points away, buddy. Let me tell you something. Toys and ball was the #1 answer. Okay? Name something cops do to Name something cops do to a suspect. You said beat him. Because you grew up in the hood. Yeah. If the audience got sleepy, name something Steve Harvey could wear to wake everyone up.
Your boxers.
My boxers. I'm just gonna stand out here in my drawers.
You asked the question. It's your show.
A thong. Oh, I'm so sick of this question right here. I want this to be over. Please just get this so we can get on. The audience got sleepy. Name something Steve Harvey could wear to wake everyone up.
Absolutely nothing.
Imagine I'm standing here with nothing. I would exaggerate all my moves. Well, let's see if it's up there. Hi, Julia.
Hi.
How you doing, darling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You're a student?
Yeah, I'm at Seton Hall University.
Oh, Seton. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a nice school.
I have to tell you, actually, you have a girlfriend back in West Orange.
No, I
And
don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I promise you.
She's my 80. She's my 88-year-old.
You don't know a lot about me, do you, Julia? I've had 2 divorces. I ain't got no money for a third, you know? I paid all the alimony, the child support. I just got finished. The here you are. You got a girlfriend in West Orange.
You do. You do.
Who is it, Julia?
She's my 88-year-old tap dancing grandmother.
That's who. That's my girl. If a stripper's name is Cinderella, what might she bring with her on stage? Chaz.
Her pole.
Her pole? All them 8 years in the service,
I don't do strip clubs.
You never been to a strip club?
I don't.
Well, let me tell you something. Pole already out there. Name a word that rhymes with nurse.
You got this.
Church.
Church is up there?
Number 3.
If church up there, I promise you I'm gonna bust you dead in your forehead. Mike, did you play ball?
I used to.
You play college ball?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. You got a Heisman Trophy?
I sure do.
That's Mike Rozier with a Heisman. Oh, money right, boy. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, woo, you could go. How? Tap, 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 tap. Dang, if that didn't work, you just let him have it. Mike just let him have it. Okay, I can't get around the end. I'll tell you what, let's go. Dang. All right, Kirk family, here's your chance. What would Grandma hate to find out Grandpa's been hiding from her for years?
I would definitely say health issues.
Health issues. Health issues. Granddaddy got syphilis. Tell me a way that your husband is just like a newborn baby. 5. Well, hell, that's my favorite, so I'm gonna let's just go and stop this right here. Name something someone might hand you at a wild party.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Hors d'oeuvres. That's right. What's the name of that school you went to again? What's the name of that school?
Oswego State University. That's one of them.
And them wild parties down there passing out them damn hors d'oeuvres. Woo! I was up on them hors d'oeuvres. I couldn't take another hors d'oeuvre. Girl, you give me one more hors d'oeuvre, I'm gonna turn this damn party out. Understand? Woo! Oh, they had up in there, man. We had beers, we had hors d'oeuvres. Woo! We was in there, woo, clowning. Oh, yeah. Name something someone might hand you at a wild party.
Condoms.
Yeah. Nah, we at the party now. Yeah, we at the party now. Good answer. I like that. Popper, stopper. Oh, that's a good one. Name something someone might hand you at a wild party.
Some underwear. Panties.
It might not be up there, but it's a nice party, though. Hand you some panties. Name something someone might hand you at a wild party.
Keys. They're keys, yep.
They're keys.
Yep.
Oh, see, you said keys to me. I'm going, somebody, a whole kilo? What kind of, oh, hell. If a doctor's fooling around with his nurse, name something in the office they might use.
The lubrication.
Fired that one off. Ooh. It got by me, the host, never even thought of that. I'm pretty good at this. I play this game every day. Ooh. Excuse me, the lubrication. If a doctor's fooling around with his nurse, name something in the office they might use.
Thermometer.
Thermometer.
Gotta check that temperature.
Gotta check that temperature.
Always.
I'm with you, boy. I gotta check the temperature. Gotta check that temperature. Yeah. Put this right here. Lift your tongue up.
His office.
What does she mean? The hell, I don't know that crazy answer. See, here's the question. If the doctor is fooling around with his nurse, name something in the office they might use. The office! The whole damn office, just everything in there. All up in the windows, on the walls. You want her to be more specific? More specific.
Well, use the office to hide. If the exam rooms are taken up, he's got to go somewhere and play.
You're gonna go to hide in the office in case the exam rooms is taken. What would you do if you had a big date and no sexy underwear?
Cancel the date.
Cancel the date. Hello? Hello, Harold? Hey, it's Nicole. Oh, I'm fine. I ain't gonna be able to make it tonight. Yeah, I ain't got no drawers. Name a specific food that's better fresh than canned.
Lettuce.
Name it. Lettuce. Survey said. You doggone right it's there. I'm just trying to figure out where these other two damn people at. Let's clear the board. Bring out Danita. What is y'all going? What is wrong with this family? I know getting here well, they told her to stand right there. I'm not turning around, because your mark is right there. Right there. And you just ran over here, and I couldn't even see you, but I know you was just getting ready. I know you had to be wondering, why is Steve not talking to me? All right, Patrick, let's go. Name a fruit or vegetable you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom. Careful, Pastor.
Bananas.
Huh?
Bananas, chocolate-covered bananas.
So let's get this out the way. What's the name of this church you at now?
Hope and Life Fellowship.
Hope and Life Fellowship.
Hope and Life Fellowship.
All right, everybody down at Hope and Life Fellowship. Big Patrick working with bananas. Only one strike. Name a fruit or vegetable you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom.
A cucumber.
Wow. Name a fruit or vegetable you might use in the kitchen and the bedroom.
I'm going to go with pineapple, Steve. Pineapple.
Yeah.
Pineapple. Prickly and sweet.
Huh?
Prickly and sweet.
Prickly and sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's in the bedroom, though.
I mean, hey.
Tickle, tickle.
Patrick, what'd you say?
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
Tickle, tickle.
Well, praise the Lord, kids.
I'm married. I'm married.
Yeah, I know you're married, but you're teaching kids down there at the church. You're the youth counselor, pastor. If we videotaped you while you were sleeping, what would you hope you don't do at night?
Touch myself.
What's the worst thing for a husband to criticize about his wife?
We'll have to say bedroom skills. Her skills in the bedroom.
Ooh, that's not good.
We don't have that problem. We don't have that problem.
I didn't say you did, Angela. I said, man, we was just playing the game. It was your answer. You know, you the one who said her skills in the bedroom problem. The problem is if Patrick provided the answer.
I would never say that.
That would be the problem, wouldn't it? But Patrick, you ain't that stupid.
Nope.
Name something that might be fun to jump on while you're naked. Patrick.
Your wife.
Why? Hey, Big Joe, let's go. Name something that might be fun to jump on while you're naked.
Never done it, but a trampoline. I promise.
Fellas, why are you clapping? Go get you a trampoline. After the second jump, I bet you'll get down. All 28 of those people surveyed were women. Trust me. Go outside. You ain't got to get on a trampoline. Just get naked in your bathroom and jump 4 times. You gonna stop. Name something you never want to smell on your husband. Joy.
Another woman's perfume.
Another woman's perfume. Name an animal that describes your wife in... Carolyn.
A cat.
A cat. Okay, here's a whole question. We asked 100 married men. Name an animal that describes your wife in bed.
Bulldog.
Bulldog. Name an animal that describes your wife in bed.
A rabbit.
That's a dream come true, baby. Most middle-aged men wish they had a little more hair on their heads and a little less hair where?
Their balls. What do you think?
What do I think? Well, it ain't what I think. Let's see if we can get 2 people to think that. When your in-laws come to visit, how many days before you've had enough?
1.
I said, when your in-laws come to visit, how many days before you've had enough? This is news. This is news. You said, oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. Survey said... You just did it to get 34 points. That's the only reason you said that. Name a place where you might find yourself in hot water.
I would say in a bar. In a bar.
Getting a lot of hot water in a bar. Yeah. Yeah. Go daddy is what they say. Yeah. Go daddy. You know what I mean? Ain't always been your daddy, girl. Sometimes daddy been big daddy. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? Oh, I know. Hey, y'all quit looking at me crazy. How y'all think y'all got here? Y'all ain't little kids no more, mom and daddy grown. I wish a surgeon would extract fat from my stomach. Stacy?
And put it in my butt.
Put it in the butt! Okay, by rules, I have to read the entire question. Fill in the blank. This is amazing, though. I wish a surgeon would extract fat from my stomach and stick it in my what?
In my chest, my chest.
fill in the blank. I wish a surgeon would extract fat from my stomach and stick it in my what?
Steve, I think you and I can both agree that it's probably lips. Mine are natural, though. These are natural. I'm sorry.
How you gonna drag me in your answer? You know, me and you can relate to this, Steve. I wanted the stomach fat sucked out and put in my lips. The hell would I want to do that for? I wish a surgeon would extract fat from my stomach and stick it in my what?
Back.
Put it in your back. Anybody? Anybody want some more back fat? Anybody want a little extra back fat? Name something that a man spends money on that he wouldn't want anyone to know about.
Strip clubs.
Strip clubs. Hey. So far, I'm all over this board. David, hey, name something a man spends money on that he wouldn't want anyone to know about.
Mistress.
Ooh, God, if that had been up there, I'd had to go lay down in the back. Who the hell did they survey? Me? Okay, Steve, we're gonna ask you this 100 times. If a man and a woman were really joined at the hip, name something they would always do together.
Shower together.
They would shower. Tonight. About 11:30.
Watch it, Steve. All right now, Steve. Take it over.
Let's hurry up and get out of here. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Turnip greens.
I see. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? You said turnip greens. Survey said. Said turnip greens. Where the other 6 people at? If a police officer stops your car, name something you better not be holding.
We decided to say yourself.
This could only have come from you.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's higher education.
Shut up, Paul. Yes, it is. You said it. You're the reason. There's no way a woman's gonna say that. We're the only one with a self. It was you, man. I know who the hell it was. But that's not a girl answer. Paul said it and then sent little Chelsea down there to say it to me. Just say it, say it. I'm your father, say it. Name something on a short man that might be long. Craig.
His private parts.
His jet.
It's a family show,
down.
Steve.
Yeah,
I just
it's
want
a
to go ahead and
family
just
show.
bust out with it and say,
Well,
you know.
don't bust out with it. We got it. This thing he was talking about. Women love big diamond rings. What do men love that's big?
Breasts.
You all over this game. You all over this game. Big breasts. If a woman had a dog sense of smell, Name a place she could tell her man has been just by sniffing him.
The hospital.
The hospital. You been down to that hospital, ain't you?
Gotta get that shot.
Huh? Shut up, lying. Shut up, you lying dog. You been down at that hospital. Coming in here smelling like a bed. I'm never here without smelling like a prescription. Been down there visiting that sick girl again, ain't you? Name something you'd hate to walk in on your grandparents doing.
Steve, having sex.
Having sex.
I didn't put it like that.
Name an article of clothing a woman wears that would be too uncomfortable for a man.
A brassiere.
A brassiere.
I'm going with brassiere.
Well, my aunt used to come over to the house, and she didn't even live there. She just visited, Aunt Agnes. Or she used to come by the house. As soon as she came in the house, she put her hand back there and pop! Poof! And I'm talking about, woo! You're a little kid. That was a shocking moment. It was like she would pop that puppy, and I would always be in the room, and it would be like a Navy life raft had opened up. Name something sexy a woman might write her phone number on to give to a man.
I'm going with panties.
Whoa!
Had a lot of wonderful things happen to me in my life, but never got a number on a pair of panties before. What I need your number for? Name something sexy a woman might write a phone number on to give to a man.
I've never done this before, but a condom?
Whoa!
Come on, you might think it's sexy. You might.
What you talking to me? What have we learned from last game, Jamal?
Listen to the women.
Listen to the women. You and Big Coffee quit thinking y'all know everything. If y'all give one more, huh?
Long ago, Kofi.
Kofi?
Yes.
Okay, Kofi, Coffee. Hey, look at you know
I
what?
had to get you back, man. I had to get
Well,
you
you know,
back.
Kofi, Coffee, if you don't win this game, we're going to forget about you.
I set myself up for that, man.
I'm
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet.
Hey, y'all remember the big dude named Coco? Listen. Kayla, what do you do for a living, darling?
I'm a full-time student at Valdosta State University,
What's your major?
sociology,
Oh, okay. So you hope to do what?
graduate.
Good answer, good answer.
Name a fruit you'd compare your man's bicep muscle to. D.
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe. Kayla.
Kayla says watermelon.
All right, I'm gonna just go deal with this first. Watermelon. Let me ask you a question. What we're gonna play D. You can go ahead. When it's your turn and it's time for you to answer the question, are you gonna do that all game? You gonna say, Kayla says, I didn't know what the hell was going on, because Kayla says, and I kept looking around, where the hell is Kayla? Name a fruit you compare your man's bicep muscle to.
Well, Will says.
That's good. That's good, man. I like that, bro. That's really funny. I like that. Name something a man might bring home with him from Las Vegas.
A hangover.
Y'all just over here just cracking yourself up, ain't you? Name something a man might bring home with him from Las Vegas.
Deck of cards. Lord help us. Deck of cards. Deck of cards.
A deck of cards.
That was my answer. Hold on.
That was your answer?
5.
Y'all listening to Kate?
No.
Kayla said a deck of cards.
It could work. They so wrong. Anything is possible. Ding, come on.
Ding, 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 ding. Come on, what the hell is that? Ding, 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 come on. Come on, please. Deck of cards. Ding it, deck of cards. Ding on. If you got fired from your job on Monday, name something you might do on Tuesday.
If I got fired on Monday, on Tuesday, I'm gonna take like a Kayla day. I'm gonna relax and like take care of myself, you know, just chill, unwind.
Huh?
Good answer, good answer.
That's regrouping. Oh, no, this is chill. Unwind. Okay, that's the same thing as regrouping.
Okay.
So let me ask you again. If you got fired from your job on Monday, name something you might do on Tuesday.
Go back to school.
Only one strike, darling. Name a part of your body that might get stuck in a bottle.
It's not necessarily a part of my body, but a male's private part.
I'm sorry. Someone had to do it.
What little bitty dude can fit down in a Coke bottle? Who is this guy? You single, Isaiah?
Yes, single. So, ladies, we get this new car. Come jump on in.
Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I'm finna sell you right now. I bet I can get you hooked up right now. Boy, this a woman looking for you right now.
He has a girlfriend.
I take care of it. He what? That ain't for you. You an age, man. You can't be in here blowing. You can't be in here talking about no, he got a girlfriend.
I think that single was married.
I asked him, was he married? He answered, no, he isn't married.
He's single.
Well, you don't know. She may not be the one.
He's not looking.
You don't know if he's looking or not.
I know.
Get your wife, man. Name a game people play at parties that a couple might play in the bedroom.
I'm going to say hide and seek.
Good answer.
Yeah. What's going on in there, Jamila? Hide and seek. Yeah, how big is y'all bedroom? Yeah. Peekaboo, guess where I am? Come and get me. Ooh, is that you under there? Oh, is that you? Yeah, all right now. That's how you get, how old are the kids again, Jamila?
5, 3, 2, and 1.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'm a good finder.
A lot of whether you get a man depends on how you answer this next question. Name a game people play at parties that a couple might play in the bedroom.
I declare war.
Yeah, that explains it right there. I just said, depending on how you answer this question right here, got a lot to do with you being single. What the hell you do, you get naked, and as soon as you get naked, I declare war. I declare war. Name something you'd be doing in a dream that you'd hate to wake up from before it's over. Isaac.
Having sex.
Having sex. Having sex, Jamila. Patrick, sir.
Good to be here.
I know. Now, we had you on the show before. They told me they had you back because they had a technical glitch.
Little technical glitch, yes.
Somebody blew it.
Well, we won't say that. We'll just say that it was great to be back. Had a great time. Having a great time now.
love this
Guess
dude.
what? Big Sexy is back.
In the building, baby. In the building, Patrick. Get your hand up. In case you don't know, Patrick is the Big Sexy. Make no mistake about it.
But of course, the best part about it all is coming back here again to see my man Steve Harvey.
In the building.
Cash and a brand new car.
Cash in the car.
Yeah, baby.
I can't see you mixing this because you are the Big Sexy.
That's right.
So I'm going to just ask you, name something an insecure man might put in his underwear before a date.
I'm going to say a great big long sausage hot dog.
But all the adjectives, though.
Yeah.
Great, big old, long, smoked, with jalapeno peppers and cheese on it with some
Hey, that make it
relish
hotter.
and mustard with sauerkraut. Chicago style, big old sausage dog. It's all men over here. You're about to hear some great answers. Sal, how you doing?
Wonderful.
Congratulations, former Olympian soccer player for the country of Italy.
Thank you.
Had to be a great moment for you, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wonderful.
Man. Proud of your boys here?
Wonderful. 3 wonderful boys right here, 1 through 3. And the in-laws is a wonderful kid out there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. There you go.
And my wife home, she's going to watch the shows whenever it comes online. You know, whenever.
Oh, yeah, the wife is at home.
3 boys, look. They like to eat. And she loves to cook, so that's what's happening. You know what I'm
And
saying?
she ain't got a doggone thing to worry about, does she?
Spaghetti.
That lady right there is in the arms of Jesus.
That's tough.
Sal, let's go, man. If the toilet in your apartment were broken, name something you'd use instead.
A couch.
Right there. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you?
Good answer. Good answer. Yeah, that's wonderful. Yeah, I use that too.
I said, ladies, you just bear with us. You're about to hear some things you've never heard before. If you're not home and the toilet's broke, we'll just sit there and just soak that puppy. All right, put the pillow out on the back porch, let it air dry out before you get home. But we gonna drench that puppy right here. Name something your man would ask you to put on that would make you say, no way.
A grill. You know the thing.
You know good and well you too old for that answer. What you talking about a grill in there? Put a grill on, you know, zop it up, wop it up, wop it up, you know what I'm saying? Name something that pops up at the worst possible time.
Not for me, but a menstruation cycle. You know, for the ladies.
Administration cycle? What, y'all keep it in a file cabinet somewhere? Hey, Lanier, if Grandma divorced Grandpa, where would she go to find another man?
At the hospital.
You either marry me now or I'll unplug it. I swear to God, I'll snatch his plug right out this wall. Name something women like that starts with the letter D.
The dongs. Private part, dong.
Pam, you see me looking at you.
For the win.
Was you down there talking about, ooh, say it.
I don't have to
say it. Jesus, say it. Thank you, Lord, say it. grinning at me so hard for, cat? And look at Lanier just over there just waiting on it. Like some dirty old man. Name a penalty a football referee's wife might call on him in the bedroom.
Too much fondling.
You ever watch football, Susan? I don't know what football game you done saw with that going on in it. Name a penalty a football referee's wife might call on him in the bedroom.
Too many men on the field.
I love this family. I love this family right here. All right, Ken, how you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good,
Yourself,
good,
Steve?
fine, fine. What do you do for a living, sir?
I played with horses all my life. I'm a retired jockey.
Oh, man, for how long? How many
40
years?
years.
40 years.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, if it's 40 years, you must have been pretty good, though, Ken.
Well, thank you, sir.
No, you had to be. You don't do anything 40 years. You know, you ain't gonna keep riding the horse. You ain't winning nothing.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Pretty good, man. Have you ever been married?
Oh, sir, I'm married to a wonderful woman, Karen.
Children?
Yes, 6 beautiful children.
Good, good, good.
Yes,
well, hey, all right, jockey.
Thank
all
you,
right.
sir.
6 kids, man.
Yes, sir.
That horse.
All right. That's right. You got to switch sticks.
Switch sticks.
I got twins.
You got twins. You switch stick. Pow, pow.
Twins.
Get them up wide.
Now you know. That's it. That's how I do it, Steve.
Boy. Then he starts switching sticks. Trying to find out where the hell he found that suit to fit.
Young King, sir.
Okay, folks, I have a suit collection. I have the Steve Harvey collection. And I have my little boys collection. It's called Young Kings. I gotta take a picture of this. Come here, man. I gotta take a picture of this. Right there. I found a 57-year-old man to wear my boys' collection. Oh, man, I love you, man. Oh, kid. Oh, man. This is the best show of my life. Name something a rabbit might do in the magician's hat.
Fly away.
Yeah, good answer.
Yes. Fly away.
Fly away.
Yes.
Did you hear the question? Name something that a rabbit might do in the magician's hat. Anybody said nothing about name something that the dove might do in the magician's hat. The hell the rabbit gonna fly away? How? What y'all getting the huddle and come up with? And right now, you think that rabbit gonna fly out that damn hat? Do you know how rich that magician will be? You got a rabbit, y'all, that's about to fly out that. Just take off. I ain't doing these damn tricks no more. I'm getting out of here. Tired of this. Always wanted to be a bird any damn way. I'm out of here. Well, I'm good at what I do now.
Hey,
So I'm just gonna let, what you saying, Debbie?
I'm good too.
Oh, you talking about dance?
Yes.
Yes.
You gotta be ready for this jelly.
Well, come on then, Debbie. Come on.
Let's
Come
go,
on,
girl.
tired
Go,
of this
Deborah.
shit.
Go.
got some new. Come on, let's play the music. Let's go. Get it up. Oh, not your leg, not your leg, not your leg. Don't put your leg on.
Steve, I can't do nothing with him. I'm just the cook of the family.
You the cook of the family?
Yeah.
We need to quit feeding them then, I'll tell you that right now. Tell me one good thing about being bald.
You don't have to comb it.
Oh.
Yes.
That's the same as brushing it. That's the same as brushing it.
Can you repeat the question for me one time, Steve?
Tell me one good thing.
Just clarification.
I'm gonna get it for clarification, but you know what the hell I said. Sitting over here, me and you, the two only damn bald-headed people up here. You know good and well what I said. Steve, can you repeat your question? I need more time to think of something.
Yeah.
All right, man, tell me one good thing about being bald.
You look sexy.
Sexy like Steve. One little player. Everybody over here. Yeah. All the bald head men in the building. Yeah. Get your sexy on, baby. Yeah. And you can do a lot of other things too with it at night.
Yes, sir.
Put some baby oil on that puppy and watch the show.